how does one read the scripture? I'm going to read the Gita, but I don't know the method.
Peter, please follow.
Saying, how does one read the scriptures? He would like to read the Gita. He doesn't know the method of how to attitude with which to read.
You can take the help of somebody here and start. Gradually you'll be able to read. But you've got to start somewhere. You tell me, we'll give you a person who will read it with you. Explain it to you, you'll understand also. You understand? But the base is, you should want. And the person who will learn will be the one who obeys them. One person says, I want to read them. I want to understand them. I want to know something about it. That person is reading it, but he is not understanding it. When I was in college, I had Radhakrishnan's works of Upanishads and the Gita and everything, and I read it. If somebody says, did you read it? I said, no, I didn't. Because that's not reading. Reading began when you really wanted to and realized. Think, you should ask yourself one question. Do you want to do it? Do you want to really get immersed in it? And then choose your path. Think, at least you want to realize the other person's point of view. Even then, you will learn it. Because your basic goal will be different. But if you're only there to read it casually, then I'll say, well, I read the whole thing, and I'll call it a darn thing. Yes, I've read it. You had seen my library, I had all these books, and many more. My personal library. When I was teaching and all those things, I had a very good library. And with some of the booksellers, Ray Brothers, he was there, and Ramakrishna shop was there. They would give me the books to read, and they knew if I liked it, they'll buy it. So all the books I bought were bought after reading. I was a member of some magazines and books that we used to get them, but otherwise, just to read casually is not reading. That you can read. But if you want to understand, you ask somebody here. You can ask Papaji to read it with you. Explain it. You'll be able to learn a lot. You get it? But you read it from your own point of view. Love yourself. I want to know how this can be applied. I may not apply it, but at least you should want to know. Can it be applied? And then see. Can you understand? Ajay.
I can read them my own concept.
If you read it with your own concept, but actually you will not be able to read it with your own concept. You can explain it to yourself and think about it with your own mind and concept. In any case, you're reading somebody else's concept, because you'll be reading the meanings also, written by somebody else, isn't it? They are, in any case, somebody else explaining the thing from his point of view, from his own personal experience, isn't it? So when you read it, you're reading somebody's concept. After that, if you think about it, you may get another meaning. And if you are going to compare it with the deeds, you'll get still different meaning. Because if you want to do it, how will you perform this? Do you understand? So it depends on the level of consciousness and the desire. Meanings will keep changing.